first started, truancy was treated very similarly to delinquency matters. And so children could be detained for being truant. There was a much more punitive nature to the response to truancy than there is today. When the juvenile code was reworked in 2014, truancy, which was at the time fell under status offenses. And these were offenses that simply because of the child's status as a minor, they could be charged with. So truancy, running away, being unruly, violating curfew, those kinds of things. Those cases shifted into a category called CHINS, it's children in need of services. And so the main shift for those kids is that instead of now being treated similarly to children who have committed delinquent acts, or they are treated more similarly to children on the dependency side. And so what we are doing is we are looking at what is going on with this child, what is causing the truancy, and even moving away from the word truancy, moving towards chronic absenteeism. So what are the issues at home? Because even in my many, many years representing youth in truancy matters prior to the code change, we always would say, the truancy is just the presenting issue. But when you get involved and you start kind of peeling back the layers, you always would find that there are many more issues underneath. And so the main thing is that at this point, we're approaching these types of situations from a different perspective, and approaching these cases from the perspective of, we know that there are root causes. And what are we going to be able to do about the root causes? The law also requires school systems to exhaust all of their services and resources before making a referral to the court. And then once a referral is made to the court, then the court has to exhaust all of our community resources and outreach before bringing that case into court for a formal hearing before a judge. There is a process where you have children who are chronically absent from school. Instead of being referred immediately for a court hearing, those children are referred to what we call our CHINS unit for services. And so to kind of sit down with the family and try to figure out what are some of the issues. Are there services in the community that can address these issues? So the goal is to really reduce the number of children who actually have formal court involvement, and with the goal of trying to address the issues in the community. Formal court involvement.
It's more so about what are some of the root causes around why you're absent. What's preventing you from coming to school, whether that deals with perhaps illness, or if it's transportation, or there's something within the school environment that may be preventing you from coming. Perhaps there's an issue, conflict with peers or conflict with someone in the environment that needs to be addressed. It be a matter of school avoidance. I'm having difficulty in school with the different subject areas, maybe it's math, reading, what have you. And because of that, my confidence in coming to school might be lower than what it should be or could be. And that's preventing me from actually coming and participating or engaging. So it's that team approach of bringing together, if the school counselor, school social worker, if an administrator, teachers, and others who can say, okay, what is preventing you from coming and what strategies can we put in place to try to address that?